15th of September 2008. We got an urgent message from our lame duck head of state that the business of our business hadn't worked the way we'd planned, and we best start getting ready for the dying of demand. And soon there was no credit, no one would invest. We could not sell our houses, some couldn't pay their debts. And the layoffs started coming, and they started to expand as the spiral started spinning from the dying of demand. At first there was confusion while the credit markets tanked. One party tried to fix it, giving money to the banks, and the other party countered with a social spending plan. But neither made a ripple in the dying of demand. Now it ain't so hard to figure how the markets got this way. The banks just loaned our money out to folks that couldn't pay, and pumped an asset bubble 10 times larger than Japan's, then securitized and globalized the dying of demand. Some folks that we elected on both sides of the aisle supported legislation that seemed helpful for a while, removing checks and balances they did not understand, till right behind the boom times came the dying of demand. Where this is gonna take us, swear we don't wanna go. We ain't seen nothing like it for 80 years or so. And most folks then were rural, living out there on the land, where they still could feed their families through a dying of demand. So let's help our Congress people by filling in the blanks. Friends, we've got to shrink the dollar, to unfreeze all the banks, and table our agendas till we get this thing in hand, or we'll lose a generation to the dying of demand. This thing can't be corrected with band-aids from the past. We got to light the pilot, we can't just turn up the gas. And this sort of situation is the wrong time to grandstand. If you do, you'll face the fury of the dying of demand. Let's help our Congress people by filling in the blanks. Friends, we've got to shrink the dollar, to unfreeze all the banks, and table all agendas till we get this thing in hand, or we'll surely face the fury of the dying of demand. Really need to focus on the dying of demand. The whole world's gonna suffer from the dying of demand.